What is good, everybody? How are y'all doing on this lovely Tuesday evening, wherever you are? As you can see, Marie is not with us tonight. She is on a well deserved vacation. So, I put out the invites for some of our podcast friends to come join me tonight. And so far, we have Metal Geek from Geeking Out with Metal Geek, one of our good friends. Hey, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Going all right, going all right. So so it's been kind of a wild weekend. It, we have a super kick heard around the world, as you put it earlier. uh and I think we had another little pipe bomb, and then we got Money in the Bank, and we got Forbidden Door on top of all of that. So anyways, we'll go ahead and get right on into it. And
Ring the bell. There you go.
ding, ding. We need one of those on here. We don't. Timothy, before I get started. Hey there, Jamie Hayter is still the queen.
What's up,
I know
Timothy?
it's just not. It's not right without her there, but I know she's getting better. Trying to get better, and hope to see her again soon. And till then. So speaking of AEW, that's kind of what we're going to kind of talk about it. Yeah, we'll do AEW then WWE. And he says he can't wait for Forbidden Door either. But first, I have to see what I did there. See what I did there. CM Punk back in living color.
Oh my God.
Don't mind me. So, if you have watched AEW Collision on Saturday night, CM Punk returned in grand fashion with a
pipe bomb.
classic pipe bomb, and he participated in a 6-man match to main event the show, which was really good. And of course, Punk wasn't going to play nice anymore, so to speak. CM Punk isn't CM Punk without taking a shot at somebody. And of course, the famous line, what was it? It was like he said, somebody called him $1 Phil.
He's one Bill Phil in a world full of
Bill.
counterfeit bucks.
That's right. Okay, yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. I popped off of that. I mean, just with that alone, I was like, there is no way that they're not going to face each other in the future. I'm not saying tomorrow, but do you think at some point they might find a way to make money off of this?
I think they got it at this point because, I mean, I think Tony's gonna get in the Bucks ear and Kenny Omega's ear and say, "All right, enough of the bullshit." Sorry, pardon the language.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
I don't mind. I don't mind the language Marie does.
Yeah. So enough of the BS. Let's start to make some money right now because Tony Khan and Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, the Elite, against CM Punk, and I'm guessing it's going to be FTR. As
I can see that.
That's what they're probably going to aim towards. Maybe, and when it happens, it's going to be like a big moment for AEW because that's when wrestling is at its best. It's when it's real,
right?
So and that's when they're going to make money because everybody heard about the whole thing that happened backstage after All Out, and that CM Punk was not at Grand Slam because of it, and the Bucks and Kenny Omega were not there either. So now it's time for all them to make money, and what a perfect opportunity it would be for it to take place I don't want to be biased now, but at Grand Slam where or all in or all out,
I
all
was thinking more all in, but I could see it happening in Grand Slam too, because you made that interesting point that you know, with the fallout, neither party was at the Grand Slam event. So I really do see this being at all in. It could happen sooner rather than later for sure. I mean, Eric Bischoff said it best: controversy creates cash, and some of the best stories that are told in the ring are personal. Um, Matt Hardy, Lita Edge, love triangle, be one of them. So yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, you can't go wrong because I mean everybody likes a little bit of controversy, especially when it comes to CM Punk, because CM Punk is a savage. He's a no bullshit guy. He don't like the. I feel like he's kind of a hard ass at times. Stop. I feel like he's kind
she
of
agrees.
a, yeah. I feel like he's kind of a hard ass at times, but I think that's just a Scorpio in him. He's no bullshit. He don't like wasting his time on stupid stuff that he sees as, not worth his time. But, I just think I hope, as far as I could tell between his interviews and his promo, I believe that I hope he learned his lesson and he did admit that he should have handled it better. Um, will we know the full truth to this? I have no idea at this rate. But Punk is a savage. Kenny and the Bucks can be Kenny and the Bucks can be savage too. So it would make some good epic promo battles for sure.
I mean, Seth Rollins did say it best. He told CM Punk to stay away uh, years ago. He's like, "We're just figuring this out now."
Mm-hmm.
He told Punk just stay away from the business, please.
Yes. Didn't he say he was like a cancer or
Yeah,
something like
he said
that?
he was a cancer. Yeah.
Can't take the heat in the kitchen. Get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let me go back to the comments. Timothy, I love the new theme song for Collision. Yeah, it's the Elton John song. I thought that was completely different. He likes everything going on with Collision. The theme song to set up. Uh, I agree. I agree. Um, it presents a different type of atmosphere. Isn't the word I'm looking for, but it provides this something a little different because you're used to hearing rap songs or mostly hard rock songs, rap songs, and you hear an Elton John song, you're like, this is interesting.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah. Uh, um, Alma's here with us. What's up, everyone? How goes it with you this evening? She's doing good. Oh God, I forgot you live in Texas, right? Oof. 104 today, heat index 116. Keep that away from here. We don't need that. God, I hate the heat.
Man, if you're out west, man, I feel bad. Phoenix, Arizona, Vegas, California. Well, not California, California, but like you're over in that area in the desert, you're probably going to be getting like 100-degree weather down there
Mm-hmm.
or
Oh,
more.
we're due for it. I'm surprised we haven't really hit it yet. We've actually been having a lot of rainy days here lately, and before long, July and August are coming, and that's when it's the absolute worst here in Georgia, and I'm not looking forward to it. So, but oh, but yeah, the match with Punk FTR against Samoa Joe and Jay White and Juice Robinson, very very good. I enjoyed it. especially the moments with Joe and Punk, because they had a feud in Ring of Honor there.
Man, I was at the last one.
Oh, really?
The third one that was in Jersey. I was in attendance for that match, and that was probably one of the greatest matches I've seen live.
I bet. Oh man.
That match was just so good, man. And it's money if they bring and do CM Punk and Samoa Joe. They've
Oh
never
yeah, for sure.
they haven't had a match in like, man, how long has it been? It's been a long time, and
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
both guys are really really vets now, so the match are
Mm-hmm.
probably even better now.
Oh yeah, fans were really clamoring for it too. So that was pretty. That was pretty exciting to see them go at it, and they were talking shit in the ring. And oh, but yeah, it was a. I think, yeah, Punk and FTR won. Juice Robinson ate the pin. So nobody really lost in this match. It was good from top to bottom. Um, but the whole show to me was good. I was watching it the other day, and I was like, you know what? I said, I could actually see myself just taking the time out to watch this if like I have nothing else going on a Saturday. Oh yeah, I was about to say that, Timothy. The commentary team of Nigel McGuinness and Kevin Kelly, very
Awesome,
very
awesome choice,
refreshing.
awesome choice.
Nigel McGuinness is one of my favorite commentators. He's really really grown on me the last several years. I love his enthusiasm. I love his knowledge. Poor Jr. You could tell he was not feeling too hot prior to the event. Um, he had a bad fall
Yeah.
and busted his eye, and you could tell he was not feeling too hot. But kudos to Jr. for making it to the show and providing exceptional commentary like he always does. Child, child, you're gonna get your butt whooped on live stream, and we don't need that. Okay. Now you get your zoomies out with your dad.
Our
Say
but our
hi.
buddy Ray's in the chat right now. We need a big old.
Yes. I got you right all day. I got you. Give me 1 minute and I will find it. There we go. Oh man, wasn't his match with MJF good?
Man, it's
Well,
gonna
you
have
said you
it.
haven't really watched it, but huh?
No, but I was just about to say it's gonna happen one day. Me and Ray are gonna meet face to face, man. One day, man, at a show.
Oh yeah, y'all got to.
Yeah, we're in the same area, so we might as well. You know what I mean? It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen one day.
Absolutely. He said Adam Cole gonna be the next champ. He should have been the next champ. Adam
Not
Cole was robbed, man. Oh, that was such a good match.
not as good as our hometown hero MJF right here. No.
Yeah, I was poor Warlow. They just
Wardlow, that really, he's supposed to be like the next Goldberg, and they're just, they keep making him lose. I mean, Luchasaurus is great too. Don't get me wrong,
yeah, I like Luchasaurus. Yeah.
but you're trying to build Wardlow as this monster that nobody could beat him, and he's already lost the title 3 times already.
Yeah. It's like
It's
at this rate, get him out of the TNT title picture and just put him in the All Atlantic title picture or international, whatever they call it now.
there was actually a joke rolling around on Facebook.
Oh no.
Orange, it was Orange Cassidy has held the international title longer than Wardlow has 3 title reigns.
I like Orange Cassidy too, but I think I think people are starting to get tired of it, shick a little bit, shicked a little bit. I mean, I think it's very rather unique, but yeah, I think people are ready to see something what else Orange Cassidy can do, even though he's really cool and everything. Ray agrees with you, by the way. He says, "Yes, y'all got to meet."
Definitely. Maybe Grand
That's
Slam.
like that honestly, like when you like meet other wrestling fans that you talk with and stuff, that's like really cool. That was it's like sometimes it's like the greatest thing ever. And of course, you know just as well as I do that when you go to a show, a lot of times you see the same people.
Hmm.
It's like you know nothing about them, but y'all are kind of like a family. Hey, how you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the one reason why I love indies so much is because it's like you see the wrestlers every month and it's like you know them, but you really don't. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah,
That that's
exactly.
and they can interact with you and they can talk to you. So that's such a cool
Hmm.
thing, you know?
Oh yeah, and people. It's such a beautiful thing. It's like people sharing stories, and it doesn't matter where you are. Of course, I live in Georgia. Been to house shows like in Macon and stuff like that, and like I talked to all kinds of wrestling fans, like even older wrestling fans that would tell me about the wars with Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair and the Centerplex, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's. I told the mister, I said, "You're gonna go to some shows with me. It's gonna happen." I was like, "You're gonna love it." Like he's never been to a show before ever, and I'm like, "I'm going to change that."
Are we talking about indie shows or talking about a W show in general?
Both,
Both.
both.
Mhm.
You're not going. You can't go. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Hey. Um. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about. Oh yeah, the champ and all that. Okay, so yeah, so along with Collision, we had that title change with the TNT title, Wardlow and Luchasaurus. I like the fact that he's being managed by Christian. I really like the dark side to him, and but yeah, poor Wardlow. I just feel so bad for him.
So
Maybe one day they'll get it right.
will we see Okada on AEW this Wednesday? Is the question because Brian Danielson is calling out Okada.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, and I was just about to bring this up. I already know. Will Osprey is supposed to be there.
He showed
Wednesday.
up last week.
He did.
Showed
Yeah.
up in the main event last week
Yep.
and
He
attacked
did.
Kenny Omega. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yep.
guessing he's going as the heel, Will Ospreay. Because in
Which
Japan it was reversed kind of.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I think he's supposed to be there tomorrow too.
Hmm.
And let's see. I'm gonna click over here to my trusty updated card. They've as of now, it's only 4 matches, I think. Yeah, it's only 4 matches. Obviously, we're talking about Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay, which me and you already know that's going to be a banger.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Anything these guys could do in the ring, man, it's gold right there.
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to that match, but that's not the main match I'm really looking forward to. Everybody knows
Hmm.
the main match I'm looking forward to. If you want to get to the Forbidden Door predictions, you might as well. You know?
Yeah. I think Kenny Omega is the IWGP US champion,
Yes, correct.
right?
That is correct.
Okay. Do you think Omega keeps it, or do you think Osprey in fact has his number?
This is what I was thinking, and I talked to a lot of my friends about this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see I don't see Will Ospreay walking out of this thing with
Okay.
the championship. I see kind of a screwy finish in a way.
Mm.
I see a screwy finish and like a disqualification count out, whatever, with another match which leads to Wembley, and Will Ospreay is going to win it at Wembley.
Ah, I got you.
And the story
Oh
comes
yeah,
full.
that's his home country. That's right.
Yeah, they're gonna make a
Oh,
they're gonna make a big deal about it when AEW comes to Wembley, and he's gonna win it there.
I could see that. That's a great takeaway for sure.
The only other way I don't see I see Will Ospreay winning it is if he faces CM Punk at Wembley, but I don't see that happening
Yeah, I don't either.
because that means CM Punk would have to beat Will Ospreay in England because they're not gonna let Ospreay win that match.
Mm-hmm.
So I see Kenny Omega Will Ospreay match happening. All right, what we got? Ospreay has his number. He's the present and future of wrestling.
Sugar Shane, you hit it right on the head, cause Osprey really is an amazing talent. Like, oh god,
Some of his stuff in New Japan is probably one of my favorite stuff right there. You know,
oh yeah,
his
yeah.
match his match with Kenny Omega was great. Oh man, his match with Shibata, his match with Dragon Lee is another one of my favorite matches. Oh man, and Dragon Lee's going to WWE, and that's another one.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's in NXT right now. Dragon Lee.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I had a thought and it oh, and I was telling Geek before the show started, I was like, I'm glad you're on here because you're my New Japan guy. We gotta have a little bit of that New
Yeah.
Japan knowledge in there because even though I'm familiar with New Japan, I do
Mhm.
watch it sometimes. Like I'm not 100%, you know, sure of what's going on and stuff. So I'm glad you're on here to kind of, you know, help everybody through to uh what it is and all that. So and of course the next match they have on here, which hopefully me and you both agreed it should be main event. Brian Danielson and Kazuchika Okada. I mean, if this
Who
isn't
is
main event, you're doing it wrong.
I think they're gonna have the title match last, but I feel this match needs to be the main event. This is
Absolutely,
this is
it's
the
a
match I paying to. This is the match if I were going to the show, I would want to pay to see. So
mm-hmm.
so
I mean, God, this match can go so many different ways. Mar- Marie and I were talking about this a couple weeks back, and people are actually complaining about, well, there's no story behind it. You don't need a story with a match like this. If you if you know if you know the quality each of these wrestlers have, the quality of wrestling they do, in just their overall presentation, presence, just everything that they do. You don't need a story. Basically, this is who's the best of the best. It
you,
can't get no better than that.
so this match really kind of does actually have a story if you really think
Yeah,
about it,
exactly.
because
That's what I'm saying.
bec- because Okada is the best in Japan right now.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Danielson, I don't want to say this that he's not great anymore, but he's like in 2002, 2003, that era was pretty much his era right there. And now he's trying to prove that he could still hang with somebody like Okada
Mm-hmm.
and put on an amazing match.
In other words, he's not a B plus player.
No, he's not.
I had to throw that in there, but I mean, I can see this being a clinic, like a technical classic, a clinic, whatever you want to call it. Um, man, just for anybody that's going to be there in person. I mean, I'm just so jealous because I'm like, man, y'all gonna be so exhausted by the time that match is over.
And not only that, Okada is a main event wrestler, so this match needs to be the main event,
Exactly.
or close to it, at least the second to last match, at least.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I I just yeah, this I cannot wait for this match. Like, oh my god. Uh
Who do you have?
man, I was just sitting here thinking about it. I'm gonna have to go with Okada.
Yeah, I
I think
feel
I'm gonna have to go with Okada.
I feel it's AEW's turf, so they may just go with Brian Danielson. But they
That is
don't.
true.
But here's a big but right here. They don't like Okada is so well protected. You know what I mean? Like Brian Danielson can take that loss.
Mm,
He's so well protected, so like if he loses, he can't lose too many times. So
I got you.
it,
That is true too because well, you got ties in New Japan along with AEW. Do we see here's the thing, do we see some kind of
Danielson can take the loss
dusty
though.
finish or double
No, I don't
DQ?
think. I don't think there's gonna be a dusty finish in this match. I think that they're gonna give us the dream match that everybody wants.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where I want, maybe just the winner here is going to be all of us.
Yeah, that's the fans. That's it,
I,
man.
I just want to, I just want to. This is going to be the banger of all bangers, and can you just imagine the pressure on those two guys? I mean, they're. I mean, I know they've been under pressure before. This is nothing new to them, but this is like a whole different kind of pressure. This is a dream match that nobody thought was going to happen 5 years ago.
Yep.
So I mean, oh god, I know, I'm gonna stay up watching that Sunday night, and I'm gonna pay for it Monday, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
That alarm at 4 o'clock gonna be bad.
Yeah. Definitely. So what? So what else we got in the card? We got Sonata
We got
versus.
Sonata versus Jungle Boy for the IWGP World Heavyweight title. This is actually Jungle Boy's second um, match involving the world title. Like he just went for the AEW one not too long ago. Now he's going for the IWGP. So,
Sonata's
but
retaining.
yes, I
Unless
don't think I don't think Jungle Boy's gonna win. We talked about it earlier.
I don't think Jungle Boy's going to Japan.
No, but I do think he will surprise us and have a good one. I think him and Sonata will be good. It's going to be one of those surprise ones because Jungle Boy has always been one of those types where you're like, okay, you already know you're going to get something good from him, and then he really comes out of his shell, and then you're like, holy shit, that was
Yeah.
better than I thought.
Yeah. So I'm going to say Sonata on this one. We both agree with Sonata on this one.
hmm Yes. I'm glad to see Sonata taking a part on it too. I just wish I don't know why. Maybe you can feel it. You could shed some light on it for me. Why hasn't Naito been on Forbidden Door?
I think it's has to do with. This is gonna sound. I think it's got a lot to do with the AAA involvement, and
I got you.
New Japan AAA can't really mix it up a lot. So
I got you. Okay. I
that's
was
what
wondering that because I love Naito.
I would love to see Naito at Forbidden Door. Also, maybe he's a surprise. I'm hoping.
Yeah, that
Um,
would
ho-
be awesome.
but who would he face? I was hoping Naito would face MJF.
Oh man,
I was hoping for Naito face MJF because I feel they both have that brash style where they think they're better than everybody and everything like that. So I feel they they could put on together a great match with each other. But Tanahashi and MJF is just gonna be another great match as well.
Oh
So
yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Who could? Yeah, you would have to have somebody wrestle him, but I wouldn't know who to put on the card against him at at this moment in time. Not saying nobody's good enough to face him, but just my mind's blank.
Darby.
plus, plus Sugar Shank commented, and I was reading it. Jeff Jarrett versus Mark Briscoe. I was around for the first concession stand match in Tupelo, Mississippi. A little history lesson. The owners of the building told Lawler not to destroy the popcorn machine because it costs too much to replace.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah, they kind of have a thing going on with Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal and Karen Jarrett, and
Aubrey.
yeah, Aubrey was involved, the ref, and I'm like, okay, but I'm glad to see Mark Briscoe, you know, carrying on, so to speak, and just upholding his brother's legacy.
Oh, I actually thought of a great match. This could be this for Forbidden Door. If they want to do it, if New Japan wants to do it, Naito versus Andrade.
How could I forget Andrade?
Yeah,
Oh my
they
god,
have a lot.
that would be so good. Or you could do
They have
him
so much
or
history
Miro.
together.
Miro's just came back too.
Yeah, but Naito and Andrade have so much history together.
Oh my, that's right. Lost Singer,
Lij. Yeah,
Lij. Well, we're just gonna go with that, Lij.
yeah. I can't pronounce it either. So,
that would
yeah,
be so good. Oh my god, yes.
because Andrade's in AEW now.
Mm-hmm.
Naito's New Japan, so they have so much history together.
Oh man, God.
Yeah.
Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. I totally forgot about him.
Mm-hmm.
God, feels so bad. Of course, and the last one that we know of thus far is MJF versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the AEW World Title. I definitely think MJF is gonna weasel his way out of this one, but Tanahashi gonna give him a whooping.
What's that say? What did Timothy say? I'm sorry.
Huh?
What did Timothy say? He said something. Sorry.
Oh, Forbidden Door this Sunday will be yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, MJF
Is repeating
Tanahashi.
him.
MJF Tanahashi, man. You know, I don't think Tanahashi. I think Tanahashi could afford a loss in this match, so I'm gonna say MJF's gonna retain this because
Yeah.
Tanahashi's all about putting people over and the next wave of guys, So and he's passing the torch basically. So I feel
Yeah.
he's gonna put MJF over, and I feel MJF's gonna retain. So
I can see that. I definitely, if they close the show with this probably wouldn't. I don't think it'd be a good idea for them to close the show with this at all. It's got to be Nielsen and Okada to me, but if it is, I mean, it is what it is. Shane, he says he would like to see a Great Muda versus Sting confrontation. I want to
we
say
did that.
they had
We saw
something
that.
back in January, didn't they?
They happened at Grand Slam.
Oh, okay, yeah.
At Grand Slam last year, the Great Muda helped Sting.
Weren't they supposed to have a match together or something? Because it was Muda's.
They did. It was Muda teaming up with Sting and Darby Allin.
That's right. That's right.
It was in pro wrestling. I think it was Noah or New Japan.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
Yeah. They did a joint show because Great Muda is a pro wrestling Noah superstar, but New Japan but he's a legend in Japan, so New Japan was able to allow he he was able to appear on a New Japan as well. So
Okay. Yeah, because he's on a like a retirement run, and I knew he specifically
he
wanted
retired.
Sting to be a part of it. Yeah.
He retired last year, so it was
Okay.
after Wrestle Kingdom. So
Gotcha. Okay.
mhm.
All right. And so we only got 4 matches thus far for the Forbidden Door card. I think we're gonna have at least 2 or 3 more just
Mhm.
to kind of fill it up a little bit. Um, what matches I don't know, but we have you know we had the a little confrontation with Jericho and Sting last Wednesday. That was really awesome. And I'm not
Now
saying this would be a one-on-one match right now, but I could see them putting together Sting and Darby against Jericho and Sammy. But I think Jericho turned on Sammy or something. I can't quite remember. I'll look for sure. Give me a second.
I, I believe we're also going to have Zack Sabre Jr. involved somehow too.
Yeah, I think he's on Dynamite. He's on Dynamite tomorrow as well.
No, he's defending the title. I think it's a triple threat.
Oh, it is. It didn't have it on the updated card. That's why I was wondering.
But they did something. Like they teased something.
I'm taking nose
But
zippy.
anyway,
Sorry.
who's
All right.
who in your opinion is going to be the surprise at Forbidden Door because they're going to have somebody.
Uh. Okay. I don't think he turned. No, he didn't turn on Sammy just yet. Okay. I thought he did. It was going to be coming though. Do what now? I am sorry.
Who's going to be the big surprise at Forbidden Door? Because they
At
know
Forbidden Door, huh?
you know they're going to have somebody.
Well, being that Willow Nightingale is the IWGP Women's Champion, I could see Mercedes returning
Yeah.
in some capacity. Um, to which that would be a big deal for those that haven't really seen her since she's left WWE. Um, so I could see her returning to challenge for it. Let me see here. Shane, just Forbidden Door, just me AEW and New Japan. I like to see Impact wrestlers get involved, like Nick Aldis.
It
Yeah, it's
doesn't
just go ahead.
it doesn't say New Japan Forbidden Door. So you might see some other names in there.
Mm.
They might twist it up. So
Yeah. Let's see. We have Mercedes. We have let's see. And we're talking about just like returns and
I see a Bushi getting involved somehow.
yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Because
You
he
never
was doing some
know.
GCW stuff, so I feel like I don't think he's gonna be signed with AEW, but
It might be
I
a
think
one off.
I might be a one off where he does works a couple of dates with AEW.
Yeah. So, yes, thank you for reminding me because when after the Bucks and Kenny had lost at what Full Gear,
Yeah, not Full Gear,
they're
double nothing.
double or nothing. I'm sorry. Um, behind and ahead of myself at the same time. Okay, so at double or nothing, nobody knows where Kenny is or whatever. They're asking where's Kenny. Oh, he's not even in the country. Blah blah blah. But Forbidden Door was coming up. Kenny Omega has ties in New Japan, and who's the first person you think of when you think of Kenny Omega?
Bushi.
Kota Ibushi with the Golden Lovers.
Yeah.
So I think I agree with you.
Or
That
Golden
would
Elite.
probably be the biggest surprise. Oh my god!
Golden Elite. because
Yeah.
because in Ring of Honor it was Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Kota Ibushi. They were all the Golden Elite. So
Oh, I would love it. Love
mm,
it. Yeah, definitely. I could see that happening because my nephew and I were talking about it, and I completely forgot about it until you said something. I was like, Shane says he like to see Jacob Fatu or Hammerstone to show up.
Jacob Fatu would be amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, God showing up too. That would make my entire night.
I think God may be working with Roman.
That is possible too. And oh
Mm.
my God, I would be in Samoa heaven. so so yes, Forbidden Door has a lot of promise. They might announce more stuff tomorrow night, and either way, I'm excited about it. Like that's one of those times where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna spend this $50 on a pay per view because I know I'm gonna get my money's worth.
especially for
Damn the
Okada,
consequences.
especially for Okada, Bryan Danielson
I know,
alone.
right? Oh my God.
It's like the
And
Fry meme. Shut up and take my money. That's it.
yeah, here, just take it. Just take it. I'll be late on a bill or two. Just take it. What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Let's see. And of course, guys, we got to talk about it. And you know, Marie was talking about it all last week. It wouldn't be Peaches and Power Bombs without having to talk about our favorite. Eddie Kingston made his return last Wednesday on Dynamite. He attacked Claudio Castagnoli. And during that melee, he had a little mild confrontation with John Moxley, his former tag partner. Talk about complicated. so,
Okay.
so I know he's going to face Claudio here before long, but where does that lead him and Mox at? Well, lead with him and Mox, therefore.
Oh, that's gonna probably happen in Jersey. Either that or Claudio and Eddie's probably gonna happen in Jersey for at the Ring of Honor pay per view, Death Before Dishonor, which they're
Oh,
building
okay.
out. Yeah, they're building that up right now. So
Okay. Yeah, we were. I know I was surprised to see him back, and that is not as excited as Marie. Even though Eddie is someone that I look up to, he's one of my favorites too. He's obviously over. I was glad to see him. So, and Death Before Dishonor is when?
I think it's July, I think 22nd, I believe.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I knew it was around there sometime. So, yeah. So he's, you know, we're seeing some of that, and where do you think? Okay, speaking of the BCC, is he not Takashita? Is he with the BCC or not? Or he's just
Yes,
hanging
he is.
out with?
No,
Okay, so he is BCC.
I believe he's with them.
Okay, I think so too, but I wasn't sure if they actually confirmed that or not.
Yeah. Now here's the thing with Ring of Honor. I mean, it's not the same Ring of Honor that I grew up watching in 2002, 2004. But, to be honest, I think Tony Khan needs to focus more on independent talent besides just AEW guys that they don't have room for.
Yeah, I
A
agree.
lot of people are going to hate me on this one, but I don't feel it's Ring of Honor. I feel, in my personal opinion, I feel it's AEW light.
Yeah, because Ring of Honor was basically that was the spirit of it. You had your top indie talent go there and make a
Yeah,
name for themselves.
but right now it's like it feels like, okay, we don't have room for this person. just
Let's
throw
throw
them
him
on
here.
Let's throw them on Ring of Honor. That's it. That seems like a good idea. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
with Ring of Honor, their shows, it feels like another dark. Okay, we're gonna have the indie talent lose to the AEW guys.
Mm-hmm.
So if they could work around it and just let the indie guys just be themselves for one night only,
Yeah.
you know, that's what made Ring of Honor great.
Yeah. Shade says he looks for Eddie to bring back Santana or Ortiz or maybe both of them. I see that too. It's coming.
Either that or just have two indie guys just wrestle on Ring of Honor and just see if they can make it to AEW.
Yeah.
Because that's what Ring of Honor was. It was all independent talent wrestling all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I haven't really seen Ring of Honor since that AEW's acquisition, but that's the thing that makes Ring of Honor special is indie talent. It was like a stepping stone for them to go further, so to speak, and that's why it has the prominence that it does.
Yeah. Tony
So
Khan spoke very highly that he was going to bring it back, but I haven't seen anything right now.
yeah, and I think we talked about this before, but I think Tony Khan's got so much going on
Uh-huh.
with all this stuff. You need to kind of you know okay, settle down, have one person focus on this, one person focus on all that. Yes, you need to have the final say or whatever, but yeah, it just feels like there's too much going on sometimes, and it's like, okay, sit down.
Yeah, he has his hands in too much right now is what he does, and he needs to say, okay, you could take over, let Carrie take over Ring of Honor, but let Tony own it.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Carrie was the original owner of Ring of Honor, so
Mm-hmm.
let him run it.
Mm. Yeah. You never know. We shall see. So we're gonna shift from AEW. We're gonna talk about WWE because y'all know I love me some Roman Reigns. I love the Anoa'i family, the Samoans, the Fatus. Anyway, before we start,
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
as much as I hate to see it happen, I'm excited to see what's next. The rise and fall of the bloodline. The super kick heard around the world.
Man,
You hit it nail on the head. With so since the whole show in Saudi, um, Jimmy was pretty much done with the bloodline. He super kicked Roman at the show, and then Jay was kind of AWOL and had a decision to make, wasn't ready, and the I seen most of the promo. I hadn't seen it in its entirety, but I did see the part where he confronted Jimmy because Roman had made a comment that Jimmy had doubted Jay in terms of being main event or whatever, and Jay didn't take it too lightly. I mean, it was a very, very fiery, passionate promo. I mean, like he made you feel the feels. Like, dang, he held this in for a long time. Oh my goodness! But he was like, uh, you know, I'm right hand man. I'm main event Jay Uso, main event in WrestleMania, pay per views of WrestleMania, and it was because of Roman. And Roman just sitting there laughing, like, yeah, I know, I did that. Yeah, I know, I did that. And but he was like, you're out. Guess what? You're out. Then after a moment, and I'm out too. And he super kicked Roman. Roman stopped laughing after that.
It's that damn Sami Zayn, man. He had to split the
Damn it.
bloodline. Oh,
That
that
damn
damn.
Sami Zayn problem.
He said he was gonna break the bloodline from within, and he's done it. He
Yes.
he's not in the bloodline, but he's done it. He's gotten all their heads.
Oh my god, it's crazy. So, at you know, people, I'm hearing this in the social media world, and you know me, I could be biased, but at the same time, this storyline has been super successful. Is this the greatest storyline ever told in WWE?
WWE I'm not gonna say ever, but I'm gonna say this in a very long time. Yes.
Because I know the Undertaker will say that him and Kane was the greatest story WWE has told.
Mhm.
And I'm not knocking him because that was a good story. I think I like this story so much better. It
I like.
just go ahead.
I said I enjoy the story too. But I really like the rise of Yeselmania. That was another great story I
That was
really
a good
enjoyed.
one too. Yeah.
But this one, it's that long term storytelling, and I don't know what we're gonna get out of it. If Roman's gonna build somebody, or I feel I don't know. I feel Sikoa is gonna be the guy that takes the belt off him. I've said it before. It's like he's gonna be the guy that puts Sikoa over, and Sikoa is gonna be a major star
Mm.
after he wrestles Roman. But it's not gonna be for a while though. They're still gonna drag out the story.
Oh
And
yeah.
when I feel Sikoa is gonna win the Rumble, and
Okay.
that's it's we're gonna get a Batista Triple H story is what we're gonna get.
He yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, so he had beat me to the punch, and I main event Jey Uso. Does he dethrone Roman Reigns? Geek says no. He thinks Solo's gonna do it. I love the idea that Jey could do it. And it's possible he could, but I don't think he's gonna dethrone Roman. But the bestie and I were talking last night, and we agree on this fact. He may not dethrone Roman, but he's going to give Roman his first pin in 4 years. If anything else, he's going to be that first one to pin Roman. When it happens, I don't know, but I really think that when that happens, that will really mess with Roman's mind heading into, say, WrestleMania or something like that. Um, because I really, at the end of the day, I still think Cody Rhodes is going to dethrone him. But, you know, I would be okay with Jay. I think I'd be okay with Solo Sikoa. And
Don't be mad, people, when Roman Reigns at SummerSlam is still the champion, and everyone said, "Well, I thought Cody was winning." Mm-mm. Cody's not gonna win. It's gonna. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be Sikoa because they want to. I'm still betting on Sikoa right now.
stuff like this is so fun. It just lets you know there's so many possibilities, and the fact too is this goes to show you that in this day and age in WWE, even with all the social media, internet, and all that, you can still tell an excellent story. This has been very, very this has just been very, I won't say protected, but it's been delicate. It has been very, it's like been very delicate, and in terms of being handled correctly, I should say. So kudos to them. But yeah, I mean, either way, it's going to be good. It's going to be huge. But I do think Jay is going to be the first one to pin Roman in 4 years.
There you go.
After my bestie brought it up to me, I said, you know what? You're right. I said he's going to do that, mess with Roman's mind leading up to probably WrestleMania. Boom. So with that being said, we'll talk about Money in the Bank right quick. They do have an updated card. They added more people to the Money in the Bank, even though we didn't know that last week. They are doing the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. It's like a Bloodline Civil War type of match. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. And
Who's gonna be the guy that wins Money in the Bank?
We need a shocker in wrestling. I hope it'd be Braun Breaker. That is, he doesn't beat Seth Rollins tonight. He ain't gonna beat Seth. He ain't gonna beat Seth. Let's see. Yeah, this is the Bloodline Civil War. I don't know what that match entails, what it would be, but that's what they're billing it as. But either way, they're going to clash at Money in the Bank. And of course, we have Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. I think this is going to be good. This is a personal feud. I mean, Raw started off last night with Finn attacking Rollins, and he gave him 3 coup de grace outside of the ring. I mean, he really messed Seth up, and they're talking about when they did the first Universal Championship match, Finn won. He tore his shoulder. The story, and
yeah. That was in New York. I was there the night after that.
Oh, you were? Okay, so you definitely know.
Yeah.
And so they're parlaying that into this story. Finn's like 7 years of frustration and blah 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 blah. This is my turn and da da da. This is getting good. I think Seth's gonna retain. I think he's gonna hold that title for a while, and then eventually, he will end up dropping it to who I don't know. But him and Finn,
Priest, probably Priest.
Yeah, you're right.
Priest needs something, man. Or Dominic, and Dominic's starting to get over. So.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, we'll go into that Money in the Bank ladder match. Ricochet versus LA. As of right now, they might add somebody else. You know how they are. Ricochet versus LA Knight. Yeah. Versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Santos Escobar versus Butch versus Damian Priest versus Logan Paul, who announced his entry in the Money in the Bank last night.
Logan Paul could win it, but Dominic.
That would piss me off.
Dominic's in this match, right?
No, he's taking on Cody.
Okay, because I was gonna say, the way to piss people off is to have Dominic win it.
Oh my God.
They're gonna go with that.
Marie wanted that so bad, just so she could see like the internet melt down.
It's like, I don't know if it's gonna happen this year, but they're gonna do that in the future. Dominic's somehow gonna win it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I think Logan Paul has the best shot of winning it.
I mean, yeah, but of course, LA Knight is a favorite of mine in the Misters. Yeah. And I would love to see him win because he is extremely over, like insanely over. But it's Damian Priest's time, with you saying that you think he's going to dethrone Seth. I think that definitely can happen. I feel like too, there's starting to be little fissures in the Judgment Day. Particularly, it was about a week or two ago, they had a backstage segment. Priest is all smiling and happy, and Dominic and Rhea are smiling and happy, and here's Finn. Woe is me.
Yeah.
So With Finn losing at Money in the Bank, and if Damian Priest wins, I think it's going to be some kind of animosity going on there. It could. I don't know. I could definitely see that happening, but I really, while Logan Paul does have a shot, I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm thinking this. Maybe because I love their little sequence of Royal Rumble. I mean, SummerSlam's coming up. Logan Paul's going to need somebody to face. I'm thinking maybe there's a chance him and Ricochet might do something at SummerSlam.
I would love to see Logan Paul and AJ Styles.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Yes.
That's like a WrestleMania type match, unless they save it for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, or you speak about Cody versus Dominic, right?
Yes.
I feel they could go 180 and just say, you know what? Let's take out somebody out of Money in the Bank and have Dominic in there and win the thing. They've
Who
done
do
that.
they take out?
The who's the fan favorite in this match that people are gonna want?
LA Knight. I'm gonna go with LA Knight because he like I said, he's extremely over.
They could take out Ricochet if they really.
They could take out Ricochet too, one of the two, and who's to say that Logan Paul takes out Ricochet?
Because I feel Cody's winning that match against Dominic. Dominic gets frustrated and just takes out somebody.
That could happen too.
Mm-hmm. And then wins the Money in the Bank, and that's my prediction.
Okay.
Because he's getting the heat right now. Dominic's getting a lot of heat right now.
Yeah. And Dominic has had history with Seth Rollins too, so it's not completely out of the question. So yeah. But if that doesn't happen, I definitely believe this is Damian Priest's time.
Yeah.
He is hot right now. I mean, literally and figuratively. I'm sorry, sorry, but I think we're going to see a good match with this. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on in this match. A lot of brawling, a lot of flying.
Mm-hmm.
And then too, like we had made the comment last week that every guy in this match, with the exception of Logan Paul, maybe Damian Priest, I'm not sure, but each one of them has been like a top guy in their own right in different companies, and it was like Wade of Ring Scoop said, he's like, we're pretty much guaranteed somebody brand new to hold the Money in the briefcase. So we could see something new in terms of a new champion and all that. So it is exciting, but I would be extremely pissed off if Logan Paul won. Yeah. I don't think he would win, but you never know. Money talks.
They may do Seth Rollins and Logan Paul again at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's possible too. All right, and then we talked about Cody and Dominic there for a moment. The women's match as of now: Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark versus Selena Vega versus Bayley versus Io Sky versus Trish Stratus. Trish qualified for Money in the Bank last night. I could see my pick for this match is Io Sky.
Zoe Stark.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going with Zoe Stark on this one. Somebody brand new, they're gonna just elevate them right away.
Yeah, she got a lot of potential. I love the fact that they put her with Trish.
Yeah.
And I do love the whole thank you Trish thing, and I do believe that the objective for Zoe and Trish, they're going to try to eliminate Becky from the rip. Um, but it'd be cool if Zoe won. I wouldn't mind it, but my pick would be Io Sky, and that's gonna further, um, it's gonna further quote unquote damage control. No pun intended.
Io's amazing. They're all amazing. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. And this is gonna be good too. Yeah, I think I definitely think it could be Io Sky's turn, and it said on this thing here that I'm reading is that almost every woman to win Money in the Bank has cashed in less than 24 hours. I think Carmella was the exception.
yeah.
So yeah, we already talked about Jey Uso. So yeah, I mean we got a wild weekend of another wild weekend of wrestling ahead.
Yeah. Money in the Bank, you got Ring of Honor coming up, and then you have Forbidden Door.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shane thinks Trish is winning it. Trish cashes in, solidifies her spot in history as the GOAT. I could see that, but I still am literally banking on her and Becky at SummerSlam. Something's gonna happen during that match, and Becky's gonna be like, you know what? Me and you at SummerSlam. Let's get it.
Unless Trish cashes in that night, and then it's Becky and Trish at SummerSlam for the title. They could
Ooh, yeah.
they could always do that.
Ooh, no. Rhea's champion. No.
Oh yeah.
No. No. No.
I'm sorry,
If
sorry,
it
Trish.
wasn't Rhea. If it wasn't Rhea. No. Oh, if it wasn't
Who's
Rhea,
the other?
I'd
Who's
be
the other
like,
champion?
okay, but no.
Who's
No.
the other champion right now?
Asuka.
That's Asuka. Do they do a swap?
No, they actually presented them with new titles.
Yeah. No. All right. So.
That's what fixed the Raw and SmackDown problem.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Trish. You're not going against Rhea.
I know, right? What if Charlotte wins it? Shane always finds a way to do this. Like,
come on, really? You have to say
he
that?
always
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Don't fight me!
He always figures out a way. No.
It's bound because Rhea and Charlotte have that history.
Her and Bianca are gonna have something going on, I think.
Man, no. Charlotte's
They had a confrontation last Friday, and Bianca told her, I was longest reigning champion in this modern era. It didn't take me 14 times to do it. I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Like that this was me.
I was waiting for the fight me button. It had to happen. I'm like, okay, maybe not this show, right?
No, Shane always figures it out. Oh gosh. Charlotte needs to stay far, far, far away from there. No.
It's not gonna happen. She could always go. She could always go for the men's title.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
She needs to go for the men's title. It's about damn time now.
Roman and Seth. Oh boy, she ain't getting Roman. I don't know about Seth. Becky have a problem with that. Sorry.
She beats Roman Reigns. Come on, it has to happen. She's the 1-in-1.
Oh God, no. That would be awful. All right. Well, do you have anything else to offer, Geek? Let everybody know where they can find you at and whatnot.
So I will be doing a podcast this Thursday. Hold on. I'll be doing a podcast this Thursday, 8 p.m. on my YouTube page with Brad Storm. So this Thursday night, 8 p.m. You can follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. I'm now on Kick as well. Instagram, all that fun stuff. So make sure you follow me. And my guest this Thursday night will be Brad Storm, who is a voice recording artist. So like not voice recording artist, but like he does voiceovers.
Voice actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So Brad Storm.
Alrighty then. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and regardless if you're tuning in now or going to tune in later. Hold on, Shay. perhaps that would put Charlotte one away from tying Ric Flair's. No.
It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. It's like it's like if everybody's just so mad about it, it's gonna happen. So let's not act like it's not gonna happen because it is. It's just bound. It's a matter of time right now. So.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Don't fight me!
She is gonna win the title 17 times. It's gonna happen, but that's not gonna be as bad as Baron Corbin when he beats Roman Reigns for that title. And
shit. All right, guys, on that one, we're going to tune out for the night. Thank you to those who have watched. Like, subscribe, and share. That helps us out more than you think. Tell your friends about us. Support means everything to us. Regardless if you're watching now, watching later, or listening, you just... I hope you enjoyed the show and tune in sometime next week. Marie will be back, and we'll have another episode for you, and all the shenanigans that have or may not have happened at Money in the Bank and Forbidden Door. So we got a wild summer coming up. So stay tuned, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Good night, sweet peach. It's time to go. Good night, sweet peach.